What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because NIO is very well documented on this channel. And also make sure you hit the like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. Today we're going to be talking about NIO. The stock is currently trading at $46.59, up 2.22% for the day and down 3.46% in the after hours. So yesterday I pretty much covered my earnings predictions or expectations for NIO's Q3 earnings report. That earnings report came out today, so we're going to get into it and we're going to see. First things first, let's talk about net loss. I said that I'm expecting the net loss to continue to narrow. Last quarter, NIO lost $166.5 million. Well, this quarter they lost $154.2 million. So the net loss didn't narrow by a lot, but it is still moving in the right direction. So that's okay in my book. For those of you who are curious, because I also did say that I'm expecting them to spend more on R&D this quarter, as they did do a common stock offering and they were kind of in growth mode and reinvesting back into the business. So they spent 8.4% more on R&D this quarter than they did last quarter. And of course, net loss is more important to me than operating loss. So operating loss was $139.3 million. As I mentioned, if there was any reason to be conservative this quarter, it was because NIO was investing back into the business. People were expecting them to spend a lot on R&D, sales, admin, and just general cost. As of September 30th, 2020, NIO reported $3.3 billion of cash and cash equivalents on their balance sheet. NIO was expected to lose 17 cents per share. I said that I don't think that would be the case because they lost about 16 cents per share in Q2, and NIO posted negative 12 cents per share for the third quarter of 2020, so that prediction was right on the money. So Zacks predicted NIO to do $628 million in revenue for Q3 2020. Last quarter they did $526.4 million in revenue. Vehicle sales from Q2 to Q3 were an 18% increase, so what I did was actually just increase the revenue by 18%. It kind of falls in that ballpark that Zacks has laid out. It's actually they have a 19% increase in revenue from last quarter. But I said that I think NIO will really outperform their estimate and kind of shock the market, and that's what they did. They posted $666.6 million in revenue for Q3 2020. For Q2 2020, vehicle margin was 9.7% and gross margin was 8.4%. In a previous statement, William Lee said that they are looking to achieve double-digit margins by the end of the year. So I was pretty much holding on to that when making my prediction. So I made a prediction on gross margin because gross margin is obviously more important. So for my prediction on gross margin, it was anywhere from 11 to 12. Gross margin reported for Q3 2020 was 12.9%. So my prediction was pretty much accurate. Vehicle margin was outstanding in my opinion, 14.5%. For this quarter. The Bears said that we would never get to 14.5% without our own factory. I think vehicle margin is going to actually continue to increase with scale. So 14.5%, that's a big win here. Before I get out of here, I'm going to go over the CEO and the CFO comments. We achieved a new record high quarterly deliveries of 12,206 ES8s, ES6, and EC6 in total in the third quarter of 2020. Followed by the best ever monthly deliveries, 5,055 vehicles in October, said William Bin Lee, founder, chairman, and CEO of NIO. In view of a growing market demand for our competitive products, we are motivated to continuously elevate the production capacity to the next level. We expect to deliver 16,500 to 17,000 vehicles in the coming fourth quarter. In the past months, we are pleased to have launched Battery as a Service and the 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack with proprietary thermal management and significant performance enhancement. Enabled by our battery swap technologies, innovative battery as a service model, and comprehensive power solutions, our users can benefit from lower initial purchase prices of the vehicles, flexible battery upgrade options, as well as enhanced assurance of battery performance. Additionally, following the release of the NIO operating system 2.7 via the over-the-air firmware upgrade in October 2020, our users have been able to enjoy the Navigate on Pilot feature of NIO Pilot on the highways and urban expressways in China. Going forward, we remain committed to deploying more resources into the core technology innovations and delivering the best holistic product and service experience to our user community in the pursuit of fortifying our long-term competitiveness in the market, concluded Mr. Lee. With another quarter of record high deliveries in the third quarter of 2020, plus further improvements in average selling price, material costs, and manufacturing efficiency, our vehicle margin increased to 14.5%. Additionally, we achieved positive cash flow from our operating activities for the second sequential quarter, added Stephen Wei Feng, NIO's Chief Financial Officer. Our growth momentum continued steadfastly, driven by the expanded brand awareness, growing user base, extended sales, and most importantly, the compelling products and technologies. Meanwhile, our continuous improvement of operational efficiency, cash flow, and balance sheet has laid a solid foundation for our future sustainable growth and decisive investments in technology. So I've actually been pretty busy today, but I thought I'd get my thoughts out here before the earnings call, which is going to happen in about an hour. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you comment down below. And I'll link the Discord in the description. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.